Hey first grade, welcome to this week's Letterland lesson. We have a brand new list of words, we have 2 new stories, and we have 3 new tricky words that are going to try and trip us up. So let's get started. If I look at my first 2 characters this week, who do you see? Right, Annie Apple and Walter Walrus. Now, we know that Walter Walrus can be a troublemaker. He is splashing his salty cold water right in Annie Apple's face, and even in her eyes. When he does this, Annie Apple cries out, "Aw, don't be so awful." Can you say that? "Aw, don't be so awful." Let's read our story to find out more. Whenever you see Walter Walrus next to Annie Apple in a word, don't expect her to make her usual sound. That's because Walter Walrus is busy teasing her by splashing her with salty water. When he splashes Annie Apple, we hear her cry out, "Aw, don't be so awful." It's dawn in Letterland, but Walter is already up to his tricks, splashing Annie on the lawn, while others are still yawning. Can you see the girl on the seesaw wearing a shawl? The little fawn is watching her yawn, while the other fawn is eating some straw. Can you also see the sharp-beaked hawk in the tree above the saw? Do you think the hawk feels like yawning too? The cat is getting awfully wet paws as she crawls across the lawn. How many paw prints can you see on the lawn? See if you can count up all the paw prints. That was a lot of aw words. So when Annie Apple and Walter Walrus are together, we now know what happens. They make the aw sound. Now, we have one more we need to look at. We know that Walter is a troublemaker, and he even takes over some letters, other letters sometimes. We saw that with Up the Umbrella. Well, guess what? He does that again this week. Look at what he's doing. He's totally filling up the umbrella with water and jumping right in, so it looks like do the same thing to Annie Apple. Let's read our story to find out. Walter has another way of making trouble. He sometimes hides in Uppy Umbrella's letter thinking we might not notice, and he tries to tease Annie Apple from there. Often Golden Girl and the Hat Man are in the word as well, but they are too shocked to speak, seeing Walter Walrus be so naughty. So we just hear Annie Apple cry, "Aw!" again. It's a lovely autumn day, and here we've caught up with naughty Walter splashing Annie at a book launch. The author of the autobiography is an astronaut called Claude. There is a woman with auburn hair who wants the astronaut's autograph, and Lucy Lamplight is applauding. Would you like to be an astronaut and be launched into space? So we know that when Annie Apple and Uppy Umbrella or Walter Walrus get together, they still make the aw sound. So let's build some words with our new sounds this week. Alright, so let me grab my book. Oh. Okay. So let's see, we're going to start with Annie Apple and Walter Walrus first. We know they make the aw sound, so if I put Peter Puppy in front, let's stretch it out. P, aw, paw, very good, like my dog's paw. Good. What about, so I took the P away. Now these are 2 consonants, D and R, so I know they're going to work together at the beginning. Draw, draw, like I'm going to draw a picture. Good job. Okay, let's try that one. Aw, law. You need to follow the law when you're driving your car. Good. Ooh, what if I left Lucy Lamplight and put a friend at the end? Let's try that. Well, we know that is already law. Let's just put Noisy Nick at the end. Lawn, lawn, a lawn. We have to mow our lawn every week. Good job. Okay, let's switch out those two and look at these two. What about the word? Now what sound do those two make again together? Aw, same as before, right? Good job. What about that word? Now I see that E is kind of blanked out, so it's a silent magic E. It does nothing, and its magic is burned out, so it's not spreading magic anywhere, okay? Here we go, ready? Aw, cause. What was the cause of that vase breaking? Okay, good. Let's do... What if I added Bouncy Ben and Mr. E in the beginning? Let's try it out. That's a long word. Ready? B-E, cause. Because. I broke the vase because I was running in the house. Sorry, Mom. Good job. All right, one more. Let's look at... Instead of Clever Cat, I'm going to make that Peter Puppy. Ready? Pause. Pause. Can you pause the movie so I can go make some popcorn? What if I added... Ooh, let's make some room here. What if I added ED on the end? Let's try that. Paused. 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 The video was paused so she could make some popcorn. Good job. What if I got rid of that ending and added this ending instead? Ready? Pausing. Pausing. She is pausing the video so I can make popcorn. Good job. Awesome. These are some long words. Alright. So let's read through our words. Let me get our characters up top. Alright, let's start with AW. What sound does that make again? Aw. Very good. Jaw, law, crawl, crawled, crawling. So crawl, like the baby likes to crawl. Or crawled, the baby crawled across the carpet in the past. Or crawling means it's happening right now. The baby is crawling across the carpet. Dawn, like when the sun comes up, dawn. Draw, claw, saw, and lawn. Very good. Let's look at AU. What sound does that one make again? Aw. Same thing. Very good. Fault. It wasn't my fault. Pause. Pausing. Cause. Caused. What caused the vase to break? Because. The vase broke because we were running in the house. Alright. We have 3 tricky words this week. The first tricky word is across. Across. Now, Annie Apple is making a weird sound. She doesn't say across. Across. I ran across, right? That sounds weird. She says So this is when she has her uppy umbrella and she's floating down from the sky and she hits the ground with a thud and she goes, So that's why we say across. Across. The bird flew across the sky. Okay. This is another tricky word this week. This word is near. Now, this word isn't too tricky because you know that when E and A go out walking, we hear Mr. E say his name. So this word isn't too tricky. Near, near, okay? I am near the tree. Okay? This word has a lot going on in it. This word is should. I should brush my teeth in the mornings. Now, what makes this word tricky? We have sh in the beginning. We know that. Sh. We have O-U-L. So you'd think you would say sh-a-o-d, but that's not how we pronounce this word. So that's why it's so tricky. Sh-ud, sh-ud. Let me tell you what's going on here. Okay, Walter has snuck in again, okay, but he's not making any sound here. He's filled up the umbrella with water. He is splashing Oscar orange, okay, and Oscar's going, oh, get that water off me. Lucy Lamplight is so busy yelling at Walter to stop splashing Oscar that she doesn't say her name at all. So that's why we don't hear an L sound in this word. So it's pronounced sh-ud. Okay, does that make sense? All right, should. You should brush your teeth in the mornings. Now, your sentences for this week, see if you can write them down. Your sentences are, number 1, we should not run across this lawn. Number 2, I will draw a tree near the house. See if you can write those sentences this week and practice those. I'll be posting your new words, okay, on that document that I share with you from our weekly choice board. So all you got to do is open it up. You can print it if you have access to a printer. You can just write them down on cards. Some of you have been doing that, which is awesome. And then practice sorting them every day. Open up Start Letterland on Monday or Tuesday. Practice sort your words every day. Practice writing each word 2 or 3 times. Practice your sentences a few times. Make sure you have your capitals and your periods at the end. And don't forget to take that spelling test on Friday and send me a picture. Okay? Great job. I cannot wait to see your work and how well you've been doing. So have a great week.